shadow left me long ago. There's no need to say goodbye.
Are you here, dear
You are welcome here. Come on, dear God. Show yourself, show yourself. the storm, but you don't know where from. She was thrown like a burning meteor from my own side. Looking for a place to land, she said, you got yourself some sand. And whatever you replied, she took as yes. She comes after me with her newly planted seeds, and soon you're thrown down on your knees, and then you're dead. Then before you know, the weeds are obviously overgrown with all the wild seeds she sows in your sleep. You gotta know They Hey, good evening. Well, God damn. Well, God damn, that's quite a reception. This is we're gonna have to work real hard tonight to deserve what you just gave us. So we're just gonna keep going. Hartford, Mr. Matt Cameron, and the drum kit. Our hero. And you know this guy, but I'll just reintroduce you. Mr. Mike McCready on the guitar. I was just thinking, you know, if you're surfing, you know, even you could be a really good surfer, but if the waves are shit, it's hard to be a good surfer if the waves are shit, even if you're a great surfer already. So the thing is, these are like some of the best waves we've ridden all tour. This energy that we serious. So what I'm saying is that even a tiny little shit band like us can sound pretty good with you guys here. And we will now continue with one called Sirens. The sirens, hear the sirens, hear the sirens, hear the circus so profound. Hear the sirens more and more in this here town. Catch my breath and breathe and reach across the bed. For just to know we're safe, I am grateful. This slightest bit of light, and I can see you clear. Have to take your hand and feel your breath for fear someday will be over. a fragile thing. Yes, I freely if I think too much, I can't get over. Well, about the ways by which we live our lives with death over our shoulders. Want you to know that sure I know I always loved you, held you high above you. I studied your face, the fear goes away, the fear goes away, the fear goes away, the fear goes away. Oh, oh, wide awake and it shakes in a panic. Never woke up alone ever before. That is woman long as he can remember. Tries to forget but he can't, he can't. Out of bed and he dreams in the shower. She's standing naked and apologizing. He reaches for her and the water turns a red. God, broken arm to be burning, burned up. Go it alone. You got it so it goes. On a breathe and I say I can't take it any other. On the street he's a walk and a wounded. Does a smile for the child at play. Thoughts of suicide and alleviation. Can't get it in his heart of the cold. Go it alone. You got it so it goes. On a breathe and I say I can't take it any other. Yeah, yeah. Wide awake and he shakes in a panic. Never woke up alone ever before. Had his woman long as he can remember. Tries to forget but he can't. Out of bed and he dreams in the shower. She's standing naked and apologizing. He reaches for her and the water turns a red. God, woken up to be burned again. All the thoughts you never see You're always thinking. Brain is wide, the brain is deep. Oh, while you're sinking, feel the path of every day. Where's the road you're taking? Breathing hard and making hay. Yeah, you know this is living. Look for love in evidence that you're worth keeping. Swallow whole your evidence. It's so sad and sickness. Fill the air up with love. Oh, pool of blue sky. Fill the air up with love. Oh, blackly star. Feel the sky, blanket too. Well, jams and white star. See the power of the moon for you to walk. For you to walk. See the path caught by the moon for you to walk on. The waves on distant shores awaiting your arrival. Dream the dreams of other men. You'll be no one's rival. Dream the dreams of others then. You will be no one's rival. You will be no one's rival. A distant time, a distant place. That's where we're living. Some time, a distant space. So what you giving? What you giving? His records on and lets his bliss to thumb his play. And with the volume up, he goes and fills his cup and lets the drummer's drum take away the pain waits there forsaken. Now I'm forsaken for healing, healing. He lets the records play. about you and something within you. Oh, let's pick up your soul. Let's beat it, girl, let's go. Oh, you're in your own world. Let's see you. Oh, let's pick up your soul. I mean, if I say something you don't wanna hear from me, fuck me if you wanna issue the trouble in your head. Please help me to help you. herself. There's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself. Memories like when she was smooth and strong and waiting for the world to come along. Says she do, now she says he's cold. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. She lies and says she's in love with him. We can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. This is bottle number 2. We're looking at a nice 1998 Barolo here. We only bust this out on Friday nights. And we'd like to toast everybody in the back getting a Matt Cameron drum clinic tonight. I'll tell you the truth, we were in the back just saying, this is incredible, incredible crowd. What a great crowd. This is really incredible crowd. And then we were like, oh fuck, they're still out there. We better get out there. We're just gonna keep making a night of it all, and just again, thanks for inviting us back and giving us such a great place to play. This is really nice. All right. This one wasn't on the list, but we'd like to dedicate this one. We'd like to dedicate this one to a beautiful person named Avacado. If I keep holding out, will the light shine through under this broken roof? It's the only rain that I feel. I've been wishing out the days. Oh, come back. I have been planning out all that I say to you since you slipped away. Oh, know that I'll always remain true. I've been wishing out the days. Please say that you hadn't gone now, I wouldn't have lost you another way from wherever you are. Oh, come back. And the days, they linger. And in the night, when I'm waiting for, there's the real possibility that I may meet you in my dreams. I go to say, if I don't fall apart, will my memories stay clear? So you had to go, and I have to stay here. I've been wishing out the days. Please say that if you hadn't gone now, I wouldn't have lost you another way. There must be an open door for you to come back. And the days, they linger. And in the night, when we have for, there's a real possibility Thank you, kind. I'd like to introduce you to our good friend and master of the keyboards, Mr. Boom Gaspar. And I didn't really want to tell everybody what this song was really about, but I figured I should tell you guys. I mean, it's just been... You know, because everyone should have they're free to interpret it any way they want, but it's really, it's kind of about being a parent. And apparently, it's about being a parent, and it's not called worldwide suicide, no. That's pretty fucking funny. I'll drink to that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play the next song thinking about that comment. But it's really saying, I'd like to dedicate it to two great parents that are out there tonight called Dan and Beverly. And if you are great parents, then you should claim it for yourself as well. But okay, so it's about parenting, but it's not about the kids, you see. It's about wanting time with your fucking partner. It's about wanting time. What did I say? Fucking your partner. It's about wanting the time to do the thing that at least gives you a chance to fuck your partner. So the song is called, and again, if I'm talking about parenting, if you brought any of your kids here and I just said those words over, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. You can explain to your kids what fucking is later. Or I can do it after the next song if you, but anyways. So anyways, it's called Future Days, and it's so that's saying future days, you know, looking forward to future days when the kids are gone and it can be just us again, romantic, and you know, just being fucking romantic. Boom. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found, dear, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for anymore. I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future days of you and me. was feeling broken, I focused on a prayer. You came deep as any ocean, or did something out there here? All the complexities and games, no one wins, but somehow they're still played. Oh, my stolen missing hearts, they made diamond in us, they live for. I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future days of you and me. When hurricanes and cyclones rage, when wind turned dirt to dust, when floods they came, or tides they raised, ever closer became us. All the promises that sung down, I meant them like the rest. Demons dancing used to come round. I am grateful now they have left. So persistent in my ways. Hey, angel, I am here to stay. Oh, my missing crooked heart, they and I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future days of you and me, you and me, it's you and me. Thank you. This here's a request. Chloe's just like me, only beautiful. A couple of years different, but those lessons never learned. Yeah, no. Chloe dances table in the French Quarter. this much. The faded glory. So he who rides the pony must someday fall. I've been talking to my altar. He said life is what you make it, and if you make it death will rest your soul away. Away. Time into the ceiling. The my moon's coming, better say your prayers. I wanna tell you that I love you. Oh, but does it really matter? I just can't stand to see you dragging down again. Again. My substitute teacher. This bottle's not a pretty sight. I owe a man some money, so I turn it over, honey. I said, Mr. Fady, go ahead, so once again I do it time. Oh, this is my kind of love. It's a kind that moves so. It's a kind that leaves me alone. Hey, let's have a toast to Jeff and Stone for writing all these great songs over the years. Now, thinking about Andrew Wood, and thinking about all the serious things that have been in some of the themes of the songs tonight, at the same fucking time, it's Friday night, and Andrew, I know that Andrew would like what's about to happen. He'd approve. And, you know, the last time we played here in 2010, we played a song and we said it was the only time we would ever play the song. And it was the only time we ever played the song. But as soon as we walked into the back room tonight, through the hallways and into the back, I was like, this is where we played that song. And for some reason, I just really need to play that song again. But before we play that song, he's gonna play this song. ain't got time to fuck around. Oh, you know you gotta pay for it. You got to pay for it. Got to pay for it, baby. Got to pay for it, baby. Talk about love. My love is wild to the core. I ain't talking about love. Just like I told you before. Mike McFuckin Creedy. Could've toned in, but he tuned out. A bad time knocked in could save it. Alone in a corridor, waiting locked out. He got walked out of there, ran for hundreds of miles. They made it to the ocean out of smoke in a tree. The wind rose up, set him down on his knees. His key to the locks on the chains that he saw everywhere. Oh, but first he was stripped, then he was stabbed by a faceless man. Yep, he's still here. A human being that was given the high. Don't go on us now. Every night with the lights out, where you going? What's wrong? Every time you can try but can't turn on your rock stone. Got some if you need it. Got some if you need it. I got some if you need it. I got some if you need it. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody carry on, carry on. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody get it on, get it on. This situation we suck. Are you up? Are you getting up? Are you falling down? Let me know. Come on, let's go, yeah. Got some if you need it. I got some if you need it. Oh, I got some if you need it. I got some if you need it. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody carry on, carry on. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody get it on, get it on. Precipitation with sight. Are you up? Are you getting out? Are you dropping bombs? Have you heard of diplomatic assault? Yeah. This situation with sight. Are you up? Are you on the rise? Are you falling down? Let me know. Come on, let's go, yeah, yeah. Got some if you need it. I got some. You got some. We got some. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody carry on, carry on. Turn it up, set it up before we're gonna let everybody get it on, get it on. This situation with side. Are you home? Are you getting out? Are you dropping bombs? Have you heard of diplomatic result? Precipitation with side. Are you home? Are you trying up? Are you a big drop? Are you a putter, detrimental? Got some, yeah. Carry on, carry on. Got some if you need it. Well, I got some if you need it. Carry on, let's go, yeah. I'd like to just say something for, just take a minute to tell you, to share with you what an intensely profound day this has been. And it all has to do with meeting a few people before the show. You know, that we've been so blessed to be in this group and to travel and share and feel like we get to know people over the years and know areas and know parts of the country and know parts of the world and know some of the customs and culture and have feedback and communication. And so when you read about something like what happened last December here in Newtown, then we feel like we know those people that it happened to. It felt like it it happened to people that we knew. And so we were thinking about you then, and we hadn't stopped thinking about you this whole time until we got here tonight. And tonight I got to meet three great men, incredible fathers of children who were lost. And it was such a powerful, it was a very powerful moment to have this chance to communicate to somebody that we had been thinking about so deeply. And to know that it's okay, and in fact not just okay, but it's necessary that we continue a discussion to figure out how to unravel a situation where something like that can happen and make sure the odds of it happening again are very slim. And you know as well as I, you have to be very careful when talking about something like this because they want to defame your character or take away your right to speak. I mean, while they're protecting the Second Amendment, they also don't think that you have the right to speak as an American, as a taxpayer, as a father, as a parent. We've got a right to speak on this issue when the safety of our children is directly affected. And you will take some hits if you put it out there, but that's the thing. I just want to clarify, and we've done some research, and I've talked to some very much smarter people than myself. There's a lot of them. But the myth that the gun lobby is the most powerful lobby in our country is a myth. That's a myth. The money is not the most money. The amount of people, it's just in the millions. It's a myth, but it's just because they're louder. They're louder and they're very tenacious, and if you speak up against them, they will jump on you and tear you apart and make it so nobody else wants to say anything, or they want them to be fearful that, I mean, we're talking about, I'm gonna stop. You know what we're talking about. So, if all the research is saying, and all the polls conducted, you know, and not just people reacting to what happened, but you have to not just react, you have to prevent. You have to go into prevention mode. And so what we have to do, if the majority of people agree that there should be more legislation, just to make it a little harder, we're not taking away the right, just a safety issue, a safety precautionary, same things that you have to do to get a driver's license or a car. It can't be as easy as buying a pair of shoes. Anyways, all I implore you, and I don't mean to be preaching to the converted, but sometimes the choir has to sing louder. And that's one of these issues. If we're louder, it can happen. We just have to be louder, and we have to let the politicians know that they will be reelected if they do what we ask, and we are asking for them to do it now. Because what we don't want is for any of those children's lives to be wasted. Thanks for listening. I faced it, a life wasted. I'm never going back again. I have tasted a life wasted. I'm never going back again. Oh, I'll erase it, a life wasted. I'm never going back again. Sad song play. I faced it, a life wasted. Oh, I'm never going back again. Oh, I haven't tasted a life wasted. Oh, I'm not going back again. Oh, I escaped it, a life wasted. Oh, I'm back again. Oh, I tasted a life wasted. Oh, I'm never going back again. What the fuck is this world running to? You didn't leave a message, at least I couldn't learn your voice one less time. Daily minefield is good. Be my time by you. Would you hear me? Would you hear me? All the views flow by and initiatives are taken up by the middle. There ain't gonna be any middle anymore, and the cross I'm bearing on indicative of my place. Left the poor
I don't know if you guys got to work tomorrow, but we don't. So, you know, it takes a lot of work to get to where you're feeling like as good as we feel right now, and hopefully as good as you feel right now. So, you could always stop, but it seems like the investment that we've all made to be here tonight and be in the kind of moods we're in, I feel like I think we all agree we should maybe just keep going and we'll sleep tomorrow. And not to look. We believe in equal rights and respecting all humans. We're gonna have to play one song, at least one song to the back. You understand, don't you? I seem to recognize your face, wanting familiar, yeah. I can't seem to place it. Can I find a candle of thought to light your name? Oh, lifetimes I'm catching up with him. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen the place, but no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts they fade. Oh, hearts and thoughts they fade. Hey, hey. Hey, I'd like to, you know, about 11, 12 years ago, there's a lot of songs that we couldn't play or they didn't sound as good because we didn't have anybody playing the keyboards. And, you know, it's more than 10 years. You know, there's not many people that could do it the way he does it. And again, Mr. Boom Gasper on the keyboard. This is a big day for some of our kids and back home, and I'll talk more about that in a second. But I just want to introduce you to Boom's. He's the oldest of the kids in the group. That's Mr. Brock Gasper right there. I just want you to say hi to him before. So we thought Ray was the oldest, but he's actually the oldest of the kids. But I should mention that not only is it, I mean, thank goodness it's such a good crowd and it's been such a great night because it puts a little bit of salve on the wound, the fact that we are away from our families tonight. And in Matt's case, it's his anniversary, his wedding anniversary. This is to Matt and April. Cheers, Matt and April. Truly one of the great couples. And speaking of, can you hand me... it's really one of the most, it's surreal or impressionant. I have no idea what the fuck this sign means. I'm confused. It's Matt Cameron. Oh, I see. MC Matt Cameron. MC Hammer? Is that what it is? Pot's legal in Hartford? I didn't know. That's awesome. Well, hey Matt, I got you and April an anniversary present. But here's the other thing. It is also his oldest son. He's 15 today. It's Ray's birthday. Raymond Cameron. It's his 15th birthday, and he's at home. But we're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" because we're gonna send him the tape so he knows that we're all thinking about him. Yeah, yeah. This is to Raymond, 15. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Raymond. Happy birthday
She lived on a curve in the road in an old tar paper shack on the south side of the town, on the brown side of the tracks. Sometimes on the way into town we'd say, "Mother, can we stop and give her a ride?" Sometimes we did, but her hands flew from her side while I crazy Mary. Down along the road, past the parson store with a sign tag to the side. Said no L-E-R-I-N-G-A-I. Underneath that sign, congregating quite a crowd. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around, pass it, hey. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, hey, pass it, hey, oh, pass it, hey, round. One night, the thunder cried, mercy backed outside the windowsill. Dreamed I was flying high above the trees, all that I had. Looked down into the house, bare bones on newspaper covered walls, Mary rising up above it all. Next morning on the way into town, saw some skid marks and followed them around. Over the curb, through the fields, into the house of Mary. Now what you fear the most could meet you halfway. Now what you fear the most, oh, it might meet you halfway. Think about it, get down, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around, pass it, hey. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, hey, pass it, hey, oh, pass it, hey.
I'm McCready. Jeff Aaron. Call me Ed. Stone Gossett. And most everybody up on this stage, everybody that works, it's all pretty much the same people for the last 20 plus years. So we can't do it without the crew. There's just there's no way. You can't do anything without. So for every one person, there's probably 3 or 4 people behind us propping us up, and we just want to thank them. They've been putting in all kinds of long hours in all kinds of very cold buildings, and we want to wish them a very good sleep tomorrow. Thank you. So we'd like to dedicate this to our crew, from truck drivers to bus drivers to everybody, guitar tuners and people who fix it. Don't go. Oh, please don't go out on me. Don't go on me now. Never acted up before. Don't go on me now. I swear I never took it for granted. I just thought of it now. Suppose I abused you. Just fix it all. Die. Once fast and survival, making it sharp. Moving on so swiftly, we says this on. Not for the way. Should have bought the alarm. I turned to my nemesis. Fool on for it. I'd like to turn over the microphone to Mr. Mike McCready for an important announcement.
Okay, I'm not going to try to sing because it's kind of hard to follow. I'd like to just give a shout out to a woman that passed away last year. Her name was Jennifer Jaff, and she ran a company called Advocacy for Patients that is located here in Hartford, Connecticut. It's very dear to my heart, and if any of you out there have any sort of issues that you cannot get resolved through insurance companies and you have any kind of chronic illnesses, Advocacy for Patients is the place to go, and they do really good jobs, and they fight the fucking insurance companies. So, and Brittany is the head of it, so thank you for listening.
This one's for Jennifer. She said, "If I got a little story for you, when you thought I was your father, was nothing but a fool. While you were sitting home alone at age 13, oh, your real father was dying. Sorry it didn't answer him, but I'm glad we talked. Oh, I'm still alive. Hey, we want to send this next one out to Neil and Peggy Young. Mr. Neil Young, they hold their Brit School concerts this weekend. Usually we're there, and we scheduled, our schedule worked out where we couldn't be there, but you know what? We wouldn't have been here, so Peggy, we fucked up. But it all worked out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can see you on the hill. Why do I hide? Gonna say Thanks so much. Can I sincerely thank everybody in this room tonight? Everybody, all the local crew, everybody from top to bottom, you just made it incredible. I mean, this is not normal. I mean, it's oh, I will light the match this morning, so I won't be alone. Oh, just she lies silent, soon that will be gone. Oh, I will stand, I'm so spent, then I'm free to roam. Oh, I will make my way through one more day. Hey. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? Such great faces, great faces. I will hold the candle till it burns up my arm. Oh, I'll keep taking one step till their will grows tired. Oh, I will stare the sun down till my eyes go blind. Yeah, I won't change directions, but I might change my mind. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? I will swallow poison till I grow old. I will scream my lungs out till it fills this room. Oh, how much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? Oh, how much difference does it make? Oh, how much difference? Oh, 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 a big difference. Much love to the top, much love to the back. Thanks for giving so much our way. My goodness. Thank you.